And now let's return to our conversation on Rivers politics, as we have joining us for more information into what's happening there, the State Commissioner for Information, Mr. Joe Johnson. Mr. Joe Johnson, thank you for joining us on Lunchtime Politics.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, sir. Now, the question on the lips of everyone is about that document, and they're raising eyebrows over whether that signature on that document indeed belongs to Governor FUBARA, because it doesn't carry the red color that is significant, that is characteristic of an executive governor. So confirm to us if indeed it was Governor FUBARA that signed that document.
There's nothing to doubt about it. We have gone beyond the issue as to who signed and who didn't sign. If you listen to the governor at the Pamo University convocation ceremony yesterday, he said no amount is too high no price is too high for peace. And the Bible that we all profess says you should pursue peace with all men at all costs. So we have gone beyond who signed and who didn't sign. We are all at intervention by His Excellency the President.
Unfortunately, we're having network problems, but we're optimistic that this will be resolved before the end of the program. Mr. Joe Johnson, you have indeed confirmed that it's the governor that signed the document. So is it indicative of what is to come in Rivers State? Will he be implementing the dictates of the agreement that's paying the allowances of the defected governor, state assembly members, and indeed recognizing them and the Speaker, Martins Amewule, as the Speaker of the State Assembly?
Well, Mr. Governor is a stickler to the rules, and if His Excellency the President has intervened, I do not see him as derailing. He's not a man of perfidy. He will not say something and do the other. In the next couple of hours, I will be unveiling some of the approvals His Excellency had already given as an indication that he's prepared for peace. I'm sure that it will be part of the process to show that we're committed to it.
Now, many believe that, the governor was negotiating from a very weak position. How much room, from what you gathered from the governor, how much room or space did he have to present his own demands at that peace meeting?
I was in that meeting, and for anybody to say that the governor was negotiating from a weak position is an overstatement. I take exception to it. The governor had been on his toes, and he's been up and ensuring that things work smoothly for the general interest of Rivers people, not just for himself. So it would be unfair to allude to the fact that he was I don't know what strength we're talking about. It's not a combative game to say that we showed strength, but the fact of the matter is that we want total restoration of peace to enable His Excellency deliver on his mandates.
But you have just said that the governor himself admitted, at the convocation ceremony of Rivers and Peter and Mary Odili University, that there is no price too high to pay. And that's why perhaps many are saying that, the governor is willing to do anything to retain his position as governor. Is that what is happening here? Is the governor bowing to pressure so that he can retain his seat, and particularly because his case has not been determined fully and finally at the law courts?
There's no pressure from anywhere. When people disagree, they are bound to come to a round table. And then you state your position, the other state sees. And then you come to compromise. If that is what you call weak point, I doubt if we understand what conflict resolution truly is. But the fact of the matter is that the governor is prepared to give what he promised Rivers people during his electioneering campaign. And that is just what is focused on, not on a selfish desire to keep weak position. He was elected by Rivers people. He has the mandate of the people. And the onus lies on him to deliver on his promise.
And finally, just in a few words, if you can tell us, Mr. Johnson, Is the governor accepting it also that the 26 state assembly members don't have to return to the PDP before they can be recognized?
I will not be able to speak for the assembly. I speak for the government of Rivers State. I don't speak for the assembly. So if there's anything that will come in the way of the assembly, maybe we need to redirect it. But to say that this morning, His Excellency has approved 100,000 to civil servants, and that's a cheering news. It's something that has never happened before. And then I'm sure that civil servants in Rivers State who on the state payroll will agree that the last time they experienced it was in the reign of Sir Peter Odili, who paid 20,000 for His Excellency. FUBARA.
We must end it there. We really have to leave it there for now. Thank you very much, Mr. Joe Johnson, Commissioner for Information